Hey there, toy collector friends and Doctor Who fans alike. Welcome back to the channel. I'm the Triple TC, that's the Time Travelling Toy Collector, and today we're back with some physical media, and it is Doctor Who, The Collection Season 25. Yes, it is another entry, it is the latest entry, in fact, into that archive collection that the BBC are putting out of high-class, remastered quality Blu-ray work, in wonderful collector packs, as you can see. The space-saving collector packs, not so much space-saving in the later seasons like this one is, because in terms of my DVD collection, roughly, well, still a bit of a saving, but there's only 4 key stories. But let's take a look straight away at the exterior packaging. There we've got some more of the wonderful artwork on the back, and you can see everything that's listed as content. One of the most wonderful things about this is the amount of additional material that has been invested in to support the release of these 4 shows, all of which have been in receipt of some fantastic upgrading in terms of special effects, some re-editing, some inclusion of previously deleted scenes. So that's pretty much all the blurb on the back, some of the artwork there. And now we'll take off that nice little dust cover that's there to keep it wonderfully safe, secure and sound, to get a look at that fantastic cover artwork by Lee Binding. It is truly stunning. Before we go any further, talking of stunning, could you please stun me by liking this video? It would really help, but also dropping a subscription to the channel. It's completely free. And of course, there's no obligation to watch everything that goes out there. It just would really help me reach my next subscriber milestone. So I'd be so grateful if that's something that you could find it in your heart to do. If not, don't worry, we'll carry on with the video regardless. It just would be super nice if I knew you were out there watching things as they were released, particularly around Doctor Who or Transformers or G.I. Joe or Star Trek or who knows what else. Who knows what else might be coming along in the future. Anyway, that's the sales pitch over. Back to the product in hand. And again, those of you who are long-term followers of the video of the channel know just how much I love this collection. I love the love that it demonstrates that's gone into it. Here we see Sylvester McCoy in the 25th anniversary season, before he changes his coat colour. Spoilers if you're watching this in chronological order. We see the villains of the piece, or some of them at least, from within the series, and we have as well the lovely sort of opaque ethereal interior TARDIS colour. I hope that's not my thumbprint on the side there. And the back again has a lovely view of the TARDIS, some wonderful TARDIS artwork there. They always like to give us a picture of the TARDIS on the reverse, and this is no exception. Absolutely wonderful. Let's dive straight in. So as you can see, once we do dive straight in, we have more artwork here on the side with the usual Velcro strip that they do this brilliantly. I love this as a little sort of hidden, well, it's not hidden, but it's a little sort of feature, which I can only assume is intentional. But they always put the flap along the centre of the TARDIS, so it's like you're opening the door when you're opening it up to get in. Before we look at that side, here are the discs. You'll see each of the discs has got its own, let me try and hold that, oh, that's not quite what I wanted to happen, has got its own artwork. So we'll just zip through these so you can see. There's the Candyman, there's Helen, so you can see all of the Cyber Leader. You get a nice Lady Painfort, the Chief Clown, and the Doctor and Ace at the back there. So they're all given their own individual labelling on the discs there, which is lovely. Then we come over to this section. I'll move in slightly so you can have a better look at this. But yeah, I really always, I mean, the artwork is one of the things that sells this to me, because it's so beautiful. And when you think about what we had when we were collecting the DVDs, and some of us the VHSs, we would have killed for artwork like this. But it is phenomenal. So then we just open this up, and then we get another dose of artwork there. And that's said Sophie. That's Ace using the slingshot to take down the Cybermen, which is of course what you do, and that is then replicated on the front of the season 25 supporting booklet. Before we look at that, we also get a products review, a products sort of catalogue. We're not going to look too much at that. We are going to take a quick look at the interior artwork. Here you can see the interior of the TARDIS, beautifully done. There's I think it's Segonax on the scanner, and there we have the junk mail attached to the TARDIS console. Absolutely gorgeous, because it's always absolutely gorgeous. Then we'll take a look here at the booklet. Again, I'll give you a little guide through it, but I would say pick this up, folks. If you're not sure, pick it up. There's some behind the, well, it's a publicity shot for the Doctor and Ace. Season 25. Now, some of this is probably reproduced from other sources, but you have a wonderful breakdown of what you're getting. For each of the stories, there are 2 discs in this collection. But I love that you get some in development information. You get an absolute ton of background information. And if you are someone who is discovering classic Who as a result of being invested in the new Who, the post-2005 Doctor Who, then this is a wonderful resource for people getting into what went before, you know. And there's so much crammed in here, you know. And again, I mention it a lot, and I promised myself I wouldn't mention it too much here, but I fully understand why some people who've collected it all in the past go, well, I don't see why we're paying 50 odd quid for material we've already got. Folks, you are not paying 50 odd quid for material you've already got. You're getting the material you've already got upgraded with special effects that are far more modern era, shall we say, but you're getting so much more. You're getting this wonderful packaging, this well-produced array of behind-the-scenes information. You're also getting all of those new features, and I'm going to tell you now, I don't usually do a review of the episodes or the content. I just sort of show it off for what it is so people can see. But there is a documentary, beautiful documentary called Looking for Dursley, which is about one of the characters in Remembrance of the Daleks, which is the first story on the set. And it is one of the most wonderfully optimistic and yet touching and moving things you will ever watch. So if you're a fan of the series, particularly the 1980s version, and you are familiar with the story Remembrance of the Daleks, that documentary in and of itself is a reason to pick this up, in my opinion. And if you have seen it, please leave a comment below to confirm or deny whether you think that I'm right in saying that. So there we have season 25. Let me pull out slightly so you can get the full experience there. Season 25 of Doctor Who, the most recently released, and it also, for those of you not so fussed about chronological order, it also completes the Seventh Doctor's range of collections. So seasons 24, 25 and 26 are now all issued, so we now have all of those of the Seventh Doctor. So he officially becomes the first Doctor to be completely captured in this range. Somebody will say, but what about the TV movie with the Eighth Doctor? I don't know where we place this, or if it's even going to materialise in this set. I can't see how it would now, but in terms of the classic run, that is the entirety of Sylvester McCoy's contributions, pre-cancellation. I did wonder whether we'd be signing off on the Sixth Doctor first, but at the point of recording, we still don't have his first story, which is the last storyline of the previous season. So technically, Sylvester McCoy, the Seventh Doctor, takes the prize of being the first Doctor to be completely represented in this set. I am still looking forward to a second Doctor release. We still don't have a second Doctor release. Please let that come at some point soon. Although I appreciate they're taking their time to give us the very best experience. And I would say these were sort of releasing around about 3 a year when they were first coming out. I think they've slowed that slightly, and in doing so, they've got more time to really explore the potential for the additional features and documentaries and the quality thereof. It really is fantastic, but I do balance that with, you know, we are talking about trying to get information and interviews and new features with cast members from the 1960s, so there are other challenges with that. So I hope that they do try and capture as many of those as soon as possible, whilst it's still possible to actually get interviews with those people without wanting to be too maudlin. Anyway, That's it for me and for this video. Have you picked up the season 25? Do you pick this collection up? Do you like it? Do you think it's worth the money? Do you think it's a good addition? Do you think it's a great jumping off point for people who are experiencing new classic Who for the very first time? Do let me know in the comments down below. Please do like the video. And of course, if you could drop a subscription, as mentioned, that would be fantastic. Thank you for being a wonderful audience and hanging around for the last 10 or 11 minutes. I've been the Triple TC. That is the Time Travelling Toy Collector. You've been a wonderful audience, and this has been season 25 of Doctor Who, the classic series, now released for the first time as part of that archive, The Collection. And I, for one, am thrilled to have it on my shelf. It just remains for me to say take care, and I look forward to seeing you in a future, or indeed in a past video. Just remember that a thing of beauty really is a toy, or toy adjacent, forever. Bye-bye for now.